What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to Baccano, this time with the OVA special episodes, episode 2 or episode 15 overall I believe. As you guys notice, I've got a slightly new setup here, pretty much just got a new chair, but I'm still kind of working out the kinks with how I'm setting up, how it kind of looks for you guys. Definitely feels a bit more comfortable for me, but it doesn't look quite as good as it did before, so again that might end up I might switch things up by the time the next video does go out, but because I can't get under my desk. The chair's a bit too big for me to actually get under my desk like I used to. But looking forward to this episode. The first episode was really good. Introduced a couple new characters, and we're going to be going after Yakuza Splot today, I believe. Got to get that bounty on him from the side of the, I guess we'll call him like the apprentice of Lad Russo that we met last time, who did not stop talking at all. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. I feel like, just going into my setup, I feel like it shows a bit too much of me here, which is ironic considering I obviously want to be seen in a video, but there's just a bit too much going on. I think I need to find a way to maybe put something under my desk to raise it up a little bit, maybe. I don't quite like having so much of myself on show. Feels a bit weird, but I think that's just how I am. I've said this before, but when I like update anything, I'm usually not a big fan. Like your phone, your laptop, like anything I update, I usually regret. I hate kind of moving out of my ways, especially if it's comfortable, but I do often find nowadays that a lot of the updates are for the worse, so I think that's excusable. This one, like I said, for me is a bit more comfortable. For you guys, it might not look quite as clean. Let me know though. Again, it might just be one of those things where it's my perception that I don't like it. Oh, they didn't speak today. I think it's because they made that sound effect during the whole domino segment, didn't they? They were just like, you know what, we'll add it to the opening as well. Is that nice? Yeah, I think so. I think she's experimenting with some bombs. Oh, so that's what happened to her? Oof. Damn. I thought it would something, I say worse, something more like non-self-inflicted. Damn. Fucking hell, that looked painful. I always get scared about that, like stuff around my eyes. It's the reason I don't wear contact lenses, so I don't want to poke my eyes. Gane. The delinquent that arrive at the high school. Way too quick. Way too quick, bro. The delinquents that arrive at the high class neighborhood are the same as always. Butchered that, didn't I? The delinquents that arrive at the high class neighborhood The same as always. Yeah. Okay. Not really sure I can apply that to much else. I guess I was once one of those delinquents, so and I was always causing a ruckus. Oh, I fucked up the time there. Sorry, guys. Even my laptop feels like a bit further away, so it's like, again, it's going to take a little bit getting used to. Maybe I might like it more when I get used to it, but again, it certainly does feel a bit more comfortable, and I'm a little bit further away, which feels good. And the light's a bit further away as well, which is also good. I don't know, again, I just don't know like what's going on down here. I'm a bit of an awkward guy anyway, so yeah, maybe this might feel awkward for a little bit. It did initially when I started doing my reaction videos. I felt really awkward, so it was hard kind of easing into being myself out loud to nobody. The trait. Well, I'm not 100% sure now, am I? She might be a homunculus. Funny enough, I watched something very similar. Well, not really about homunculuses, but I watched There Will Be Blood last night for the first time, and that was really fucking really good. And I had a bit of a revelation in terms of yeah. Criminals can't complain. That's the business they're in. I always say it's about like drug dealing. What are you meant to do when all your product gets stolen? Can't go to the police. So that's why they feel pressured to hit back and fight back and kill people. Retaliate. It's a dangerous game. You people make no sense. Perhaps it's you that doesn't make sense. See, I think I'd hate that. I'd hate to be treated as a kid forever, right? And the quiz. Although I'm not sure Ches will be too happy to see him. But we never actually saw anyone injure him, so we're still not 100% sure if he is even immortal. Rail Tracer. Again, my assumption is he's not. But who knows? Not that it's massively important anyway. Nobody can touch that guy. for the dress. Don't know why that's my impression. Don't know why that was my first one. I think that's just like a box you see dresses in. Maybe. No, she probably couldn't care less. Holsters, yeah, for some weapons. And yeah, this is one of the new characters we hadn't seen before. That we saw in the preview. The little girl with the glasses, as well as something else. Looks like he wants you to invade some kind of high society event, perhaps. Those specifically with hiding places for weapons. Does look lovely, doesn't she? Oh, is that her wedding dress? Oh crap! I didn't even think of that. Just fucking do it, Shana. Go on. Fuck your old man. Here we go. And I did look this up. This absolutely is Sugita in this role. He's done a good job of making himself sound a bit more fancy though. And everybody is staring at her. Understandably so. But wow. Do you not think it'd be awkward, like being one of those super attractive people that everybody like stares at? Do you not think that would be really awkward? Maybe it's one of those things where you can only appreciate it if that is the case. If you know what I'm saying, like because you don't know what that's like. I feel like I would be like really annoyed. But why is everyone staring at me? What's everyone looking at? Have I got something on my face? Like I would get really self-conscious. I think so. Probably lucky that not that way. To be honest. Although again, if you were that way, you probably wouldn't be too self-conscious. So yeah, I guess probably be nicer for women. I guess I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I'd just be really self-conscious. But like she might be, she's a different type of person. Shanae, she probably couldn't give less of a fuck right now. Um, she's gaining a lot of attention. I mean, they've got the wrong person here, but they've kind of got the wrong person, but it's not like the worst situation for them. I say that. They've got no idea how good Shanae is. This ain't going to be no cakewalk. Yeah, they're on the lines with. They got someone connected to Jacuzzi, but it is absolutely not Eve Gennard. But they got her? Really? That easily? Really? Just like that? I was expecting that to be a lot harder. The big basic facts, yes. As I said, they kind of failed correctly, didn't they? Does she consider herself one of you? Not quite yet. Yeah, there's no talking us out of this, I don't think. But yeah, clearly, I mean, we saw him hold Lad Russo off pretty well, but again, I'm just kind of surprised because Shanae did really well against Lad Russo also. And she was taken very easily. Maybe she just didn't want to, maybe she didn't want to mess up her dress or something. Or maybe she just didn't care. She did kind of have a mission then, whereas now she doesn't really like have a mission, so maybe she just didn't put up a fight. This is quite the combination here though, isn't it? No talking whatsoever versus fucking non-stop. Did you? Yes, well done, buddy. So now she's gonna fight back. And Zach gonna be? When would that be? Honestly, next week. I mean, again, it might be on the right lines, kind of. I mean, she's obviously not a Martian, but she genuinely might be non-human. Not sure. I feel like him saying that makes me actually believe that she isn't human even more. Oh, he's here. It's really annoying though, because even if he does bring the money, it's like, why would you not take his money and then hand him in as well to get even more money? Something as valuable. What was that then? Oh, is he talking about his bounty? Oh crap! So he is the money. Again, I thought it was the case that he brought the money and they'd probably try to take him out anyway. That's fucking damn. Jacuzzi Splot. We love you for a reason. We know we love you for a reason. What a legend. Literally about to give himself up for some random ass fucking woman. This is a bit more nice as past looks like. Again, she shouldn't cry too much. She's pretty sexy, all things considered. With the scar again, it's weird. I kind of liked up, kind of like scarred up women in anime. They're always usually pretty hot. I don't know about in real life. I've never really seen too much of them in real life, to be quite honest. I do get the feeling I probably wouldn't find them quite as attractive. There's just something about how they do them in anime. I guess they're always just like badass motherfuckers. So he done that for her. Wow. He really is what an absolute legend this kid is. Honestly, man. And again, bit of a Gintama reunion here. Sachan, Gintoki, as well as Jinpachi, of course. Mr. Glasses. Big old reunion right here. Oh, yeah. Lovely. Like, what a thing for a kid to do. Tattoo your whole face like that. It's a legend. I bet. The bombs. I mean, I think everybody knew they weren't just going to let him go here by himself. I'm an immigrant. So, just so happened to come across it. You can play mental gymnastics like with anything. Like they're just. I mean, come on. This guy is such a fucking asshole. I mean, it makes sense that he would be like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You played me." Didn't really, but Oh, it's Rail Tracer. How did he get here as well? Alma. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. What is he doing back there? I mean, I feel like it definitely can feel like your world is ending if someone comes into it. Like an example of that would be like if you're at school and you've got like a new head teacher and everything changes, that would certainly feel that way. But he is right, essentially. I mean, at the end of the day, that is just a drip in the puddle, I guess. That just changes things. It doesn't end anything really. It could feel like that, yes. But yeah, you know what? Quite poetic. I like that. I like that from him. Even your own father. This is quite incredible. But why does he love you? Why does Rail Tracer love you? Not really had too much time together. Perhaps it's just that. Perhaps it is incomprehensible to understand love, so you shouldn't even try. Oh, this guy that fucking you should hear what this guy's done to the lad Russo. Just you wait. Guess who done that to him? Well, that might have just filled this guy up even more. Fuck him up, Rail Tracer. Snatch this guy's vocal cords out of his fucking throat, will you? That sounds absolutely brutal, but please, like, shut this guy up, please. He's so annoying. You see him trying to fucking like stick in that whole situation. We're having a lovely moment with Shane and Rail Tracer, and just got this guy in the back just trying to fucking weasel his way in. Yeah, another really good episode. Another really good episode. Again, I think it is very clear that there is a lot that goes on after the events of this whole train incident, isn't there? In the source material, like a lot. But yeah, let me know how this new setup was for you guys. Again, it feels pretty weird for me, just knowing I'm exposed. I don't know why I feel so exposed. It's because like usually you can see like this much. Now I've got like a whole. I'm a person as well. I'm pretty good at reading I think everybody on the internet thinks they're pretty good at like reading people and reading facial expressions, but also kind of body language. I think everyone thinks they're some kind of body language expert. I'm not much different. Like, you can infer a lot from someone's body language, and again, I'm just pretty awkward. So it's like, knowing that I've got all this going on, it's like, but I don't want to keep talking about it because it's not really too applicable to the episode right now, is it? But yeah, pretty fucking awesome. Do you know, I kind of hope this final episode ends with us seeing perhaps a wedding between Rail Tracer and Shanae. I think that would be pretty awesome. Who's that woman? So she's, do you reckon she's from the boat as well? She's from the ship? We know a lot of people were sucked up by, I'm not sure who exactly, but a lot of people, I think at least like 10, I think they mentioned, were sucked up by Cesar. Do you reckon this woman's from that kind of time? Or she looks pretty prominent, doesn't she? Another new character. And she has got some kind of connection with this blonde dude who was another character I wanted to know even more about. It doesn't kind of feel like next episode's going to round up anything. It doesn't feel like it's going to be a majorly, just purely based on 15 seconds. You can't say too much, but it doesn't look like it's going to wrap like things up in a lovely kind of conclusion. It feels like the end of the main series probably was the best place to kind of wrap things up, but definitely a few more questions answered here. Pretty interesting scenario we're in now as well, and I am liking the kind of focus on Shanae that we've had here, as well as this Spano dude. But yeah, it feels like there will be maybe even more questions just purely based off the preview next episode than any answered. So yeah, very interesting. Again, thank you guys for watching that. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comment section. Loved again the little bits of backstory we got. Jacuzzi and Nice, I think was awesome. Seeing just how far he went to kind of make her feel better. Really like that. And again, she's got nothing to worry about. She looks amazing as an adult woman. Yeah, interesting stuff here with the wedding dress. Rail Tracer coming at the end, proposing again. Again, I hope we see a wedding scene between the two. We didn't see anything of the sort in the preview, but I'm kind of hoping she says yes and actually kind of becomes a person. But yeah, Jacuzzi was one of the big stands out here, of course, just seeing how lovely he is, not just to his like childhood friend, but just to some random girl as well. I'm also can definitely feel that I'm talking a bit nasally, so apologies about that. My nose is pretty blocked at the minute. But yeah, do let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you next time with the final episode of Baccano.